The Gentleman's Code. The Gentleman's Code.
And we're live.
Cheer.
You're listening to the Gentleman's Code right now.
The Gentleman's Code.
Yes, your boy Az VVG, your boy T-Boy.
Wagwan.
What you say, my bro?
I'm here, broski, man. How
yes,
are you, man?
fam, living life.
How you doing?
Fam, I'm good, man. Lockdown. We're still out here. We're living healthy.
You know?
But we're going into a really big week now in the year, obviously. A lot of girls have been, do you know what I mean?
Sorry?
Sending hints and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, right. You almost
Obviously, this is our Valentine special. So this episode is dedicated to all the ladies.
To all the beautiful
ladies
out there. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's week.
Yeah.
Because we know you're going to be putting man them under pressure.
Severe intensity.
Wait, Valentine's is not for the man, them, no?
I was about,
we'll get into that.
Fam,
we'll get into that. We're going to unpack it, fam. But obviously start off with our RFF and...
All right. RFF. Random facts of the week. Wood frogs.
What's that?
It's a frog.
Yep. Stupid question, wasn't it?
It really was. Wood frog in Alaska have been known to hold their urine.
Urine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Urine, not urine. Urine. Wow, you can't even take this back now. It's there, innit?
It's you.
For up to 8 months.
What?
Sticking it out through regions, long winters before relieving themselves once temperatures increase.
Okay.
It actually helps them stay alive.
So wood frogs, basically, they hold their wee
Yep.
for 8 months.
8 months. It keeps them alive.
And so they're waiting until it gets warm before they piss?
Yeah, and then they die, I think.
What's so mad is I don't actually know what a wood frog looks like.
I just had to Google it real quickly. I won't even lie to you.
It's just like a normal frog.
Just normal frog, mate.
Wow. Wood
Yeah.
frogs. Holy
Interesting.
8 months. Bro, sometimes when you're bursting to go to the toilet, it's peak, you know?
It's mad how when you're near your yard, that's when
Fam.
you start shaking, bro.
It's mad.
Fam, the other day I had to just go outside in the snow, bro. Just chill. It just froze there, bro. Fam. Bro, it's not easy, you know.
The thing is that because you'll be in the car, you're just like, yay.
But the thing is,
It's a
beforehand,
piece.
when you're far away, it's not
not
that
that
deep.
bad.
But as soon as you know you're close as well, bro, that's when
It's
they're attacking you, bro.
The snow.
Fam, chill.
Just froze.
Let me get to my random song.
Yeah.
Random song of the week is by, I don't know whether it's a group, but
Okay.
called Glass Animals. I don't know
heard
if
of
you guys have heard of them.
Maybe I
yeah.
don't know.
You don't. I know if I can't.
What
I can't
genre?
play the tune. I don't even know the genre. It's a FIFA tune. Late night and I think about is you.
guys
Late
heard it?
night in the middle of June. Nah, you man don't know that tune. You man don't bang FIFA like that, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
You man don't. You don't know that tune. That's
You
a
should know the tune,
banger,
bro.
bro. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah,
So Glass Animal. What's it called?
It's called Heat Waves.
Okay.
Heat Waves. Banger.
They got numbers on the Spotify.
Brother.
How many streams?
Got numbers.
So on that particular one, 127 million.
Damn.
Late night in the middle of June.
That's a lot of money bags.
Brother, I promise you, a banger.
Okay.
Absolute banger, bruv.
I hear that.
And Foolish Dance of the Week.
Foolish dance of the week. Who we got?
Who do you think the Foolish Dance of the Week is?
There's a lot of people that done some
Let
stupid
me
things.
direct you.
But goddamn, I think I know who you're talking
Let me
about.
direct
What's his
you.
name again?
What is the meaning of his name?
Wait, actually,
should we go there?
Who actually was it? Is it Lucy?
Lucifer.
Okay.
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Lucifer. Yeah. Very dodgy.
So let the people know what Lucifer did.
So I don't know if you guys have watched, you've seen Avengers and stuff like that. Yeah, you guys know Thanos, obviously. Then you know Vision. Yeah. I think that stone is what Lil Uzi Vert inquired, and he actually got a stone implanted
In his head.
in his head.
What? So wait. You guys, we've got to put up a picture of this so people can see it as well.
Yeah, can we get a
So,
picture, please?
What actual jewel is it?
I don't. It's a pink. What is it? It's a.
Is it real?
Bruv, it's worth. It's apparently.
So
worth,
apparently
what,
it's 24 million.
24 mil.
So he has saved. What did you say? What did you say, Shakes? You said he saved 6 million for 4 years. Is that what he said? He said he saved 6 million a year.
So
for
did
4
he
years.
plan this then?
It's a 10-carat diamond.
Did he plan this? He must have planned it. He's got vision. He's got vision. He man planned this from early, knowing that he was going to put that in,
That is
in his head.
bonkers. So wait, it was an operation. They cut his head open
Did they quite say that over for real? They did.
It's stuck there.
I don't. But they must have done like a incision here or something, or
And then stitched it in. That is mad.
is that? I have too much money. Do you think that's like a lockdown?
No. I mean, let's just go back to what our parents taught us. This is just an evil spirit. There's no need to.
Man said, don't try and go anywhere.
Let's not try anything.
The devil is using you.
One is ministering to you.
Repent.
Bruv. This is just an evil spirit, bro. Like,
because big man thing, even if it was worth a quid, bruv.
Why are you doing that?
Right here, bruv.
So when he washes his
Todd
face,
eye.
he washes the diamond.
It's so daft. It is so daft.
I won't
bruv.
lie, and this is gonna sound so mad, but certain American rappers do some dumb stuff to stand out.
Bury them.
Why?
Bury them, bruv. And I feel like they're just surrounded by guys that just be like, yeah, that's
This is so
fantastic.
cool.
Fantastic idea. Yeah. Gonna put a gemstone on my head.
I definitely think the devil's ministering to him.
It's clout,
Of course
man.
it is.
Apparently, he spent 3 years saving for it.
Okay.
And he just wanted a surefire way to keep it safe.
What? So he put it in his
That's
head.
what he's put out on
First of all, I didn't know he was making that much money. Obviously, I knew he was a millionaire. I didn't know you could say he was saving 6 million a year,
he's that guy.
and that you could just spend that on a diamond in your forehead.
Bro. On your forehead, fam.
Wow. It's a what?
Bro, I just feel
So if
like
he gets into
I
a fight
thought-
and someone bangs him in the forehead, bro.
Bro, that's the first thing I thought.
That's
You're
gonna
you can't
shift.
tuck, it's not a Rolex that you can tuck. It's not a chain you can just tuck away, bro. This is what you gonna are you gonna do this, bro? Be like, you man.
You man. It's
all good, it's good. Well, you have to do man, I have to start
Bruv.
doing this, bro.
Someone will
It's
rock.
wild.
Someone will rock your forehead, bro.
Bro, they'll punch his nose,
And that
bro.
thing
And
will
the
tear.
recruit, bro. The implants.
That thing will tear. Wow. Nah, Lil Uzi Vert. That
You are our
definitely
dance
the foolish
of
dance
the week,
of the week.
bruv.
I might even give you foolish dance of half the year. Let's just take it to July because I'm not sure anybody can top that.
Honestly.
for a while. That's gonna take a while. But cool.
No, actually, you'd be surprised though. Okay, what about the woman that put Gorilla Glue in her hair?
Oh,
Okay, so I haven't
my-
heard this story.
You're
I
a
haven't
G.
actually heard this story.
You're a G. You're a G.
So I haven't
You're
actually
a
heard
G.
this story.
So-
All I've seen is people saying things on Twitter. So no, so
Always
explain that.
Gorilla
break,
Glue.
let me break it down. So
Go on.
basically, a lady in America, she ran out of product that helps her glue, helps her slick her hair back, basically.
Okay, like gel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like a
She ran
styling
out
gel,
of product.
holding
Yeah.
gel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
holding gel. So she ran out of product.
Yeah.
And then decided that she, because she didn't have any more left, so the best thing to use at the time was Gorilla Glue.
Which is what? Just glue.
As
Like
a
super glue.
Yes, like yes.
Man
yes.
said it's the strongest one.
The strongest one. So, but it's the thing. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. So she put the glue on her hair, and then basically she's had. So what we saw on social media, right
even
here,
funny.
is that she's had her hair like glued down basically for 1 month. So even if she tries to wash it out, it's not going anywhere at all. So now she's in the process now basically of removing
The glue.
the glue off her hair.
Surgically.
No, so she has to go through. I think
There's a
she has to-
process,
yeah, there's
innit?
a process. So there's like they actually have to break down the
glue.
the actual the glue.
Yeah, the-
It's mad.
Why?
I think she thought it was a different. I think there's
Yes,
another.
so there's another brand.
Brand, which actually Yemi has. Funny enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Gorilla
think it's like
hair
G2B or
brand.
something like that. Or
But the
G
brands look
something.
completely different.
Yeah.
how did
It
she get that
doesn't-
wrong?
bruv? She literally, I swear she said she opened her finger and she saw the Gorilla Glue there. She was like, oh, okay. Her hair, if you see, she was doing this and the stuff was not moving, bruv. But now,
But you know what
even
I
when they
don't
remove it, her
So-
skin, I'm just afraid of her skin.
So there's been a video where she went to the hospital. They gave her some type of like wipes. I can't remember the name of them, but then that's to help like break down the actual like surface of the glue. Good
Lord.
basically. And
Different surfaces,
it's-
cuz.
bro.
What I don't understand is when
It's
she
mad.
started putting it on, after the first, did you not think this thing is strong?
No. She just thought because in terms of the way the
How-
hairstyle was
how
basically,
daft.
is that when ladies do the whole thing of like slicking your hair like
Down. Yeah.
and then adding a ponytail.
Okay.
So it's meant to kind of like slick my hair back and put the
On the
ponytail.
first one, she must have thought, ooh.
So it was just like, oh, this thing's holding well,
Phew, okay.
basically, yeah. So then obviously
Bro, her hair doesn't move.
her hair doesn't. So she said that she's had this thing for a month. So it's
What,
like,
huh? Oh, so that wasn't new?
So that's the thing. When she when she posted on
So
social
basically,
media,
she was looking for help.
right?
That is so
Had it for a
mad.
month.
Just had it for a month. So imagine this. If the equivalent of it would be like this, right? Yeah. So imagine, okay, for us guys, you've worn a do-rag, and you know how your hair's flat.
Yeah.
It remains like that
For a month.
Yeah.
for a month. Whether you put on, whether you
Doesn't
put
matter
on,
what you do.
When we go to sleep, everything.
go to
Go
the
and shower, your hair's
it
just there.
just stays like that.
Wow.
That would be lit, though.
Yes. Because if the waves are there,
If the waves are there.
If the waves are there.
if the waves are there,
That is so. Wait, how did she come? Like, did she come out? Was this on Clubhouse or what was this? Where did she come out?
I saw
on
the video
Instagram,
on Twitter.
Shea-
Instagram.
She just came out and just said it, and that's
Yeah.
because I've been seeing people gorilla.
Yeah,
She was on live. She was on like an Insta live, and basically explaining that, look, y'all, this is
Like
not
she was saying, basically saying, guys, don't ever do this.
We
Okay,
won't.
So I've
Right.
You know, I saw something very silly. Someone tweeted saying, "Oh, I just find it ridiculous how Gorilla Glue haven't said anything."
Why the fuck should Gorilla Glue say something?
Brother, at the back it said it will tell you do not use for anything else, bro.
I think the
purpose is
the
there.
can itself said wood adhesive.
Why do? I can't believe people are actually saying why did Gorilla Glue
Bro,
not say anything?
she got like 35k
verified.
retweets. I was like, this is
what? So
Bro.
people are agreeing with her,
Bro, she's verified right now.
But then you have
on
obviously
Instagram.
people with sense that were just, oh yeah, the
verified.
actual girl that's got.
She's verified on Instagram right now.
That is madness to me, bro.
You know, I just had to pause and just like, because Yemi actually told me today that, you know, that girl's verified. I said, who? She said, the girl that got the glue stuck
Is
in
she
her
a,
head.
she an influencer or she
No,
She's a random person,
That is
Ade,
so
that got glue stuck, and because it trended everything, oh, we're
just
gonna
verified?
we're
So
gonna
ba-
verify you.
so basically, what it is now is
Probably do it again.
what it is now. So basically, it's the fact of because everyone's invested in the story to
Yeah,
see okay,
yeah.
what happens next.
That they
Basically,
verified it so we can find
so
her.
yeah, so it's a case of let's follow the story, the journey.
That is
and
bonkers.
whatnot. She probably will get a help.
So when she
package.
gets it gone,
Right.
then her
What's her
tick,
name?
her blue tick will be gone.
What's her name?
Gorilla, call it Gorilla,
I
fam.
don't even know. I
Go-
don't know.
lock down Gorilla,
she,
bro.
for me, is definitely up there with Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, 100%.
She's got to be up there. She's got to be up there because now you're out here looking like a damn fool.
The thing is, are there might be levels, you know.
what do you mean?
As in, she's up there, but they might actually
Be different.
No, as in they're on the same. I can't be like Lil Uzi Vert is first, and then.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think they're on the same level?
Yeah, I don't know.
The thing about Lil Uzi Vert,
Because you lot are thinking, right, like you spent.
no, but Lil Uzi Vert, he consciously wanted to do this.
He prepared as well. He was saving for years.
He's number
bruv.
one. He's number one. He's number one. He's number one.
She just thought, okay, boom, and it was.
She
and
was
then it
stupid,
too late,
but
innit?
he is definitely number one. He's definitely number one. Wow, Gorilla.
Bruv, just when you thought lockdown was over, bruv.
Wow. All right. Cool. Going back to obviously our RFF section. Talking about music. I've been listening to Yasmin Sullivan's.
Yasmin
Album.
Sullivan.
Yeah, Yasmin.
Yasmin.
Is it Yasmin? Or is it Yasmin or Jasmine?
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
I'm just happy. I'm happy I've done that.
No, but you know some people it's pronounced Yasmin.
Yeah, it's definitely a J.
Am I lying?
It's definitely her name. If you look, how did you
It's
when you
Jasmine
went
Sullivan,
onto
bro.
Spotify? How did
All
you
right, hang on a
type in
second.
her name?
So the name Yasmin, is it spelled with a J or a Y?
What?
With the Y.
Something like white.
Have
Not normally white, but there are some J's.
There's some J's that are pronounced Yasmin.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Have you,
But it's Jasmine.
but have you got
okay.
it on your phone?
Got what?
The album.
It's on Spotify. I got it on Spotify.
Oh, so when you typed it in,
I spelled it with a J.
and what? Oh,
No, but I'm saying some people it's spelled with J,
Oh,
but it's
so you
pronounced
just thought- oh, okay, so you
Yasmin.
just- okay.
Yeah, but actually, okay, so it's actually Jasmine.
It's all right, bro. We all make mistakes.
Ah, Yasmin, I see Jasmine. Ah, Jasmine Sullivan. All right, sorry, Jasmine Sullivan. Has anybody listened to the album?
Cold.
It is bad. You heard
Cold.
it?
No,
Cold.
I've heard
Cold.
bits of it, but I have not enough to be like to
Bro,
say that I've. Is it
It
deep?
is so
There's one
good.
tune I heard with some chick, Ari. Is it
Ari Lennox.
That tune
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me, that's my
The whole album though, it's like
bedroom rhythm, bruv.
you know what it is because obviously you know R&B now, yeah, it's very different to what R&B was before, and I always feel like a lot of these R&B singers now I feel like they're vibe artists, but I don't feel like any of them has like not any of them, but you know the vocals.
Yeah.
But Jasmine Sullivan, her vocal,
What- Yeah,
bro,
rifty and bruv.
She's
Not
the
even that.
tone-
It's her
it's
tone.
the
It's the
tone,
tone of her
Okay.
voice.
yeah.
I need to go and deep.
But it's
deep
almost
it.
like she's fused the old school vocals with the new school sort of sounding R&B.
Right.
So it just sounds sick. And the
I wonder if
songwriting,
Missy had a part to play in that. Missy.
is it?
Oh, did she
I wonder.
produce it as a co-producer?
Because like
Then?
she has worked with Missy before, and when it comes to like vocal productions, female vocal production, Missy for me, Missy Elliott is probably one of the greatest
Up there, 100%.
100%.
Huh?
What?
Missy Elliott?
bro.
Go and
What,
do the-
coach or sing? She can sing like
in
that.
terms of vocal producing people.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Go and do
Swear
the
down.
research.
Cold. I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Cold.
Wow.
Cold, bruv.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, when like Jasmine Sullivan's album, even the context, everything, the way the album is pieced together.
Yeah.
Because the album's called Hotels, isn't it?
Okay.
Hoax
Hotels. Okay.
Is that what is that Hoax?
Hoax Tales.
Oh, Hoax.
Hoax, yeah.
Bruv.
Hoax, yeah.
Wow, really corrected me today, bro.
English
Whatever it's called,
picture.
bro. Hotels. Because the whole album, because kind of sounds like she's just talking crud. Like,
What, she's just what?
it's about
just-
female empowerment,
right.
owning your sexuality,
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
innit?
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't mind what the features I heard. I was like, talk your shit.
Fam, talk
You know
your
what I'm
shit,
saying?
bro. No, it's definitely very vibesy. So I'll definitely advise everyone to go and check out Jasmine Sullivan's album. What else have I been listening to recently? You also dropped something.
If you guys know about what's this guy's name again now?
Do you know whose album is sick? Sorry, bro. Fredo.
I still haven't listened to that,
Fredo's album.
but I've heard it's so good.
I really, there's a few bangers on it for me.
And
still.
and Dave executive produced it.
yeah, cold.
That kid is bad.
Talented, man. Talented, bruv.
I need to listen to Fredo's thing.
Yeah. There's a few bangers on that one still.
Who else's thing that I listened to recently? I listened to Chip's thing, but I didn't really like it.
Yeah, same. Same.
As
same.
an album,
Yeah.
I just felt like a lot of different, just random songs.
Yeah.
Like just different features.
Yeah, it didn't fit together for me.
As a body
It
of
just
work.
seemed like he had all this stuff and it didn't
Come together
it
as
didn't
one
come
body of
together,
work.
Yeah.
So that was that.
Oh yeah, the album I was talking about was Kenyon. It's an artist called Kenyon Dixon from the States.
Okay.
Album is called Expectations. Sick.
Yeah. R&B singer.
R&B singer. Proper
R&B.
Look into that
yeah,
still.
yeah, yeah.
What do you
Kenyan
think?
what?
What do you think about the state of R&B?
You know what it is? I think there are some really sick R&B artists now. Obviously there are people like you got Lucky Day, who I think is cold.
I need to go and take.
You got Sir. You got who else is there at the moment?
Her.
You got her.
Oh yeah.
You got Snow Allegra.
Yeah, bad.
You got
Snow Allegra's bad.
Tiana Major 9.
Come on.
Bad.
So there's some proper sick R&B. It's just in terms of from the UK
In
perspective.
the UK, that's what I'm trying to find. Is it coming back? Was it ever here? Is it? Do you think?
No, it's
there's,
always
like,
always
room-
been there. It just doesn't get the
recognition.
recognition. We don't have time for it. If that makes sense.
Why is that though? But we've got time for the American ones. Why haven't we got?
I think
time for
because
over here?
it's an element of it being. I think probably being too close to us.
It's too close to us. And also,
What do you mean?
Like so, for instance, you're likely, especially in this day and age, you're probably likely to see them on road.
who?
Like the art, like R&B
Oh,
artists.
it's just like you're too
So
local.
it just
Right,
feels too close. Because if
right.
you think of it in terms of like certain artists in the UK, right? As a whole, like we'll get to a point where we can buck further,
Yeah.
and it becomes familiar thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas sometimes when there's distance, there's the element of because I have to now sort of do my research
know
about
you.
you to know you.
You look a bit more like a star.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, man.
you know what it is?
I'm not sure, 'cause
I
feel
think
like
yes
that
and
can
no.
happen to any
That can
artist.
happen to anybody. I think the problem with R&B in the UK is that one, I don't think kids are into it. Definitely don't think kids are into it.
100%.
R&B, yeah,
No
yeah,
chance.
yeah,
So I think R&B is now it's a very mature genre. So like over 23s
Right.
that are into R&B.
Right.
And the problem with the over 23s, over 25s is that we don't speak a lot on Twitter about the things that we like. Do you know what I mean? Like, so we might like a Tiana Major 9 or a her, what have you. You might put the phone when you're like in your car and play it, but you're not gonna tweet like every day, like the same way the kids will tweet about Dave or.
Right.
So when it comes to like talking about artists, the kids, they are constantly engaging in conversation so that those artists blow the same way
then
like a Stormzy did or
Weren't
what
we
have
doing
you.
that?
Huh?
What was our equivalent when we were younger then?
Well, when we were younger, obviously it wasn't done by social media, so everything was done by how it was marketed to us on TV. Do you know what I mean? And it was done in the playground.
Right. Okay.
So, but now that everything's on social media, there's so many bits of music that we listen to that we don't even talk about online.
True.
But kids are constantly on their Snapchats, everything all the rappers. That's why they blow really quickly because the conversation is hot.
Yeah.
TikTok, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I also feel like it's just not hot. Like you said, it's not hot for the
For
youngsters.
the kids.
Because if they were talking about it, then I'm sure.
Yeah. And it's like I was watching Angel's interview with ZZ Mills, and he was saying like it's almost like in the UK, as soon as somebody does R&B, you're seen as being soft. So it's like, but
So everything must be hard. You must be.
this is what I don't
must be
understand about the
difficult for
UK.
us.
Like in the UK,
Lockdown is not enough for you, bro.
bruv. In the UK, if it's not hard, it's like people don't
Yeah, you have
rate it. But in America,
yeah.
everything's got a sub
yeah.
section of
The
their
funny
fans.
thing is, we used to have that. You know what's even crazy is this. Even when you go,
Say that, but then Stormzy, when he's doing his little gospel thing.
But where did he start?
Than that. He started on the
Where do you know
road.
me from?
It's true, you know.
But then,
Oh my man, shut up.
but then okay.
Welcomed us by saying shut up.
Exactly.
And then give your life.
Exactly.
I give myself away.
You know what I mean? God, so
Is he
I
gonna
was
respond to Chip?
No
Or-
chance.
No, okay.
And he shouldn't.
Yeah. He shouldn't, but he can't. Anyway, go on.
I was gonna say, like, I just think of it, even like when it comes to like the raving scene, like it's very eclectic in one night. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So how there's not a space for it, for me,
It's confusing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm growing up, like, okay, I can definitely like a bashment thing.
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying? Definitely look forward to the R&B thing.
Yep.
Look forward to the slow jams.
Yep.
Look forward to this or whatever. Then obviously at the same time looking forward to Pow and whatever.
Yeah.
And then you know you might have a little bit of soca. I know some people are against soca, but love soca.
Which one does follow Dilly?
That is-
One
but
of
it's-
bare calories.
That,
But this is the thing.
burning.
that's insanity, bruv. Soca's insanity.
Yeah. High knees.
High knees.
But okay. I'm on a different soca. Is across the range of BPMs. Is very very broad.
Yeah.
Just you won't know. Just know. Follow the lead.
That's what I
Yeah.
know.
For the
And
man,
you can
you
send me
know
some
what I'm
stuff.
saying?
I
I'll
can
definitely
work out.
send
I
you-
can
yeah,
work
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Jog on the spot.
Shout out to Yabisco, bruv. Yami's doing
My
a bad,
G,
she's doing a
brother.
bad thing with that juggler.
She is, you
spot.
know.
Yeah.
She is.
She's actually doing a, when I see
really
Yami's
is.
thing, bruv.
It's bad.
She is.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he's going
She
in.
got a little community there as well.
Now- yeah, I was
on the
seeing
thing.
posting them.
Yeah.
Sick.
In the thing. Big up the wifey.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why there isn't a space for it. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it needs to change, man. And it's like R&B just needs to look cool again to kids, like, because like I said, all they listening to is, and all the rap is sick, but it's like, and the problem is that their equivalent of the
Some
melody.
of the R&B stuff back in the day was too soft though.
What do you mean, like who?
I don't wanna know.
It's mad, though. We loved it though.
That Donny was in the shower, bro. I don't want to know if you're playing me, bro. We didn't even deep it.
Mate.
I want to know.
I do want to know.
But you know
Tell me.
You know what's interesting though? Yeah, with R&B back then, R&B
Man
had
said-
a thug image to it as well.
Like
Yeah,
with
I'm
what are these guys? What was that name of that group? Jagged Edge.
Right.
So
yeah.
Jagged Edge were a bit more. They were edgy.
They weren't really edgy.
I think they were edgy.
They're really foggy though.
They weren't fuggy,
No,
but they didn't come across
were
as being
from
over
no,
soft.
They were definitely thuggy. They were from the A. They just listen. They were just singing about their feelings. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but they didn't come
At the
across
same time,
like-
they didn't come. They don't
Like
necessarily
Boys
do-
to Men were very clean.
Yeah.
But Jagged Edge, I felt were a bit more edgy.
Right.
Like, do you know what I mean? So I just felt like,
because they were dressing how rappers were dressing.
yeah.
So that's the sort of cross
was
between,
a
and obviously
crossover,
at that time there as well, like you had a lot of rappers kind of coming into the R&B lane or picking
That's what's
R&B
happening now
singers
as well,
as well
yeah.
to then, do you get what I'm saying, feature
Yeah.
like, okay, Junior and Joe.
Yeah, is
That's-
that
that's
that happening the same now? Like, I feel like R&B and hip hop artists, they're not collaborating the same anymore, are they?
No, if they'll do it, they'll have like, let's say,
What have you- I haven't seen anything
they'll collaborate
recently.
with R&B artists in the UK. Let's say, let's talk, if you talk in the UK, but it won't be like, for instance, a single lead, for instance. It'll be something like a placement on the album.
Right, exactly. Whereas back in the day, you would have a rapper who would have an R&B artist has to feature,
Right.
or swinging the hook. But now the rappers are just singing the hooks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So again, there's a lot.
taking your job.
You know what I mean? So actually, now that's probably another reason why maybe R&B is not what it used to be, because they're not collaborating.
Are we
the same.
do we blame T-Pain for this or?
No.
T-Pain is actually so cold.
No.
I think he's so underrated.
T-Pain is cold.
He's
Of course it's cool, but I'm saying do we blame him because
Not at all.
after
Nope.
he started with the
Nope.
auto tune and whatnot, everybody
Everybody started doing it.
No, but
he done it the best in it.
Sickest.
But he can actually sing like without.
He
the
is a
auto-tune.
musician,
He's
bro.
dope, man.
T-Pain is a
T-Pain, give that
musician.
man his flowers.
Definitely give
bruv.
his flowers.
Bangers
He's so
after
cold.
bangers.
As an artist, as a songwriter, as a producer,
cold.
the guy is cold. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I just think the market we're in now, especially in the UK, kids are just not really into it. But it's fine. I just think maybe we, as the older generation, need to just sing a bit more about and just support the artists, like
I
going
think
to their
that
shows, all of
features
that.
thing would be a big help, you know.
Yeah.
The what features thing?
Yeah.
But then that's why
As a-
that's
as
why
a
it's
lead
sick. Like,
single,
yeah.
like
But that's why you see when Stormzy like has Tiana on his album. Like Stormzy doesn't need to do that, you know. Like, but that's sick because it's like
Yeah.
there's an up and current R&B singer that you've put on the biggest stage in your album. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas probably other rappers wouldn't have done that
well, he did it before because obviously he put like Ebenike on there.
on his first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's been doing that. But I feel like if that is done more, then it brings more awareness to the other R&B singers that
So basically, you think we need more of a fusion before?
100%.
I tell you probably who done it earlier, but again, it's picking an American was Krypton Conan.
Yeah.
It was Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Even their first album, remember they had Rebecca Garten on it.
Yeah,
But
they
then
did have Rebecca.
was that
On that, she was on a couple of tunes.
But this is the thing though, was that the lead single or single coming off the album, or was it more of an album filler?
When Krypton Conan had Rebecca on, they had a tune called "Falling."
Yeah.
It wasn't a lead single, but it was one of the most popular songs on the album.
Okay.
That song
Yeah.
was sick. That I'm falling for you.
Deep.
That song is bad. But so I'm saying it wasn't a single, but it was a really popular song for that. And I think she was on another tune as well. But that was when again Rebecca was starting out, and
Shout Rebecca.
shout Rebecca, and like they gave her that opportunity. So I think just more artists need to like just do that. To be honest, a lot of the rappers now, I think it would be good to just collaborate. But
So let's say, for instance, just quickly,
Yeah.
if let's say Fredo did or Nines did a feature, who would you, instead of another rapper or
who would you have on it?
who do you think would be a good pairing?
I think any of them could collaborate with someone like Angel.
Right.
I think they would do sick tune with Angel. I think depending on the type of song, I think Tiana would be great on one of those records. I think LMA would be sick on one of those songs.
Yeah.
But then rappers are still collaborating with people that are different. So for example, when Nines did the collaboration with what's the tune that on 90s album? That was the single Aeroplane Mode with NSG.
Yeah.
So NSG have got a different sort of audience, but that song was a banger.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think Fredo's got like Summer Walker on his album, but I don't know.
Oh, he's got some walk on that. Okay, I need to listen to that.
Yeah.
But then again, I endorse those sort of collaborations.
Yeah.
Because look at Fredo's core fan base. They probably don't listen to Summer Walker.
Right.
But then, but if they do like it, it's like, oh, there's a girl called Summer Walker, and then you might go and check out her music.
Yeah. Facts.
So yeah. All right, cool. That's the RFF section. Anyway, obviously the whole point of today's conversation is obviously based around Valentines. Yeah. So first of all, I'll start off by asking the question: Are you doing the whole Valentine's thing this year? Or?
Of course.
You are.
Have I got a choice?
I mean, god damn, it is what it is.
Got a choice. You might not gonna tell me yes, I do. But no,
he doesn't. I know he doesn't.
Happy wife, happy life.
What do you say? Happy wife.
Happy wife.
Happy wife. Happy life.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Come on.
You deserve it.
You deserve it. So yeah, I'm about to probably order something on eBay tomorrow.
Obviously, because no one can go anywhere, innit? Because the missus definitely asked me, "Are we doing it for Valentine's?" I said, "We in a motherfucking lockdown. You better get your head in the game."
But the thing is that they always want something. They want you to do something romantic, innit? So
Bro.
just think outside the box. Have you got anything planned?
Bro,
You better.
you should allow the spirit to lead, innit?
Okay, so you haven't.
That's how I live my life.
Okay, so you haven't.
You just let God just
Bring the flowers.
But you know what is, I was thinking about this on my way here, yeah, about Valentine's, because obviously
It's a boops, bruv.
It's a
It's
boops.
a bump, bruv.
But I've been seeing a lot of tweets here of girls on Twitter saying, if it's important to your girl, if Valentine's is important to your girl,
that, yeah.
just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. If Valentine's is important to her, just do it. So here's my question. Is Valentine's Day important to you because you want your man to show you that he cares about or he likes you? Is the gesture important to you or is the date important to you?
It's a gesture, innit? I think.
Well, here's the thing. So if it's the gesture, then why is the date important? Because if the date is important, then for me, it's more fear of missing out.
FOMO. What are you saying? That's a stocks fam.
Do you guys understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Stocks
Because
thing.
I'm saying that if you just want it to be, if you want to be appreciated by your man, whether it's your husband, what have you, and that's important to you, then that's important to you on whatever day. But if it's important to you that he does it on February the 14th, then for me, that is a bit of fear of missing out. But women don't understand that could be problematic. Or do you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of women on Valentine's Day, whether they are single or in a relationship, suffer from fear of missing out.
Yeah, I think so. Do
you know what I mean? Because it's almost like, well, look what other people are doing for their thing, and why am I not?
Comparison thing again, innit?
Is it the thought of being considered on that day?
It's more. It's not even being considered. It's more of I think them
And
seeing
it's just like
them seeing other. It's really them seeing other people being treated that way, and it's like I want that too. And it's
But why? Why?
bruv.
Wait.
I don't know, man.
Do you know what I mean? It's almost like
it's part of love. It's part of, in a sense, the story of love, that everybody should be loved. I deserve love.
100%.
So that's part, like Valentine's, will, in a sense, or the should I say, I don't necessarily know what it represents per se, but let's just say it represents
the one day of love.
Yeah, exactly.
Show
So
love, yeah.
that should be a key thing for me to be able to experience if we're talking love,
Yeah.
I should be able to on the day of love experience.
Love.
Yeah, that's what it might
That's
sound
what
like
they
a
think.
wild concept, but
But that's the way they think.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do feel like a lot of girls.
I don't know. I feel like a lot. If you're showing your lady affection and you're buying her stuff consistently, I feel like even on Valentine's Day, she may expect something, but not something of. Do you know what I mean? It might just
magnitude.
be. Yeah, I feel like the people that they're talking about, I feel like these men are not doing nothing.
So I've seen a
feel
lot
like
of tweets.
a lot of men are not doing nothing.
Yeah. So I see a lot of tweets where it's like, well, it's not about the money; it's about the effort. You can go to Tesco and get £4 flowers and do a little picnic. You know, girls, hey, first of all, ain't nobody doing no picnic in this damn
Picnic
snow.
in
you'd be
this
surprised,
snow,
bro.
bro.
You'd be surprised, you know.
Some
Mad
frozen
men, bro.
sandwich, bro.
Sit by as a whole.
Good luck.
Frozen.
Be surprised. Man.
But a lot of girls are saying, well, it's just about the thought, it's just about a gesture. And I do get that. I do think gestures are nice. If gestures are important to your woman, bruv, do what you need to do in it.
Yeah.
Again, go on.
Yeah, I just feel like you don't need that day for your man to justify his love to you. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, okay, because of now I love you.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of like the comments I was seeing, I feel like a lot of men them are not showing
The woman love.
these women nothing. Because I think I even saw Crep's missus on something on the share, bro. She said, Rah, so you man are telling me that these guys are not buying any, not even a simple panty. They
On
can't even
Valentine's
buy
Day.
for it. Yeah, just in general, no one's. So I think man,
Maybe
they need
that's
to
what it
step
is.
it up also, you know,
And
just
just
in
start
general.
doing bits.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, I heard that. So basically, I'm gonna go through some questions, but I've got a question as well at the same time. So if you're a guy, yeah, obviously this is a mad dilemma. Not a dilemma, but it's like, but you don't have a girl. You have girls that you are talking to. Who should you treat for Valentine's Day?
What? Sorry,
So like, say you're a guy, you're a single guy.
you don't have a girl.
But you're not. No one is actually your girl.
Okay, so what's
Basically, he's doing rotation.
So should you treat the girls that you're seeing? Should you treat all of them on Valentine's Day?
No, you should just go and treat your mum.
So none of them get nothing.
No, there's no time. There's no time.
So is Valentine's only for people in relationships?
It's not. It's definitely not only
you
for
know what I
people in
mean?
relationships. It's not. But
What, as
yeah,
a person,
I love
love
that. Love yourself, man. You gotta love yourself, man.
So you because I was thinking to myself, if there's a guy who is single and he's not committed to any one of those any female, but there's females he's talking to, maybe females he might have been seeing, can those females demand that they do something for him for Valentine's Day?
No,
If you just got to keep it quiet.
you're not. You just told me this guy is single.
Yeah.
So
he's
what's-
single? So you shouldn't. What if you've been
Guys?
What if you what if you've been linking? What if you've been linking?
Brother, he
Peace and all
is
sorts.
single.
Wow.
He's single. If
He's-
he wants to, then
he
yeah,
should.
then
But
lovely.
you can't ask him for it.
You can. You receive a no, and it might be painful.
You can expect whatever you damn like.
course.
What are you gonna get? It's gonna be different.
Yeah,
What do you
man.
guys think?
I feel
What
like
do you
if you're
guys do?
single is a different situation altogether. I like that.
That's
Obviously, man, like AJ saying, fam, you gotta just look at everyone and be like, you know what? You've been good. You've been good to me this
Let me
year.
ask you a question. For you, is Valentine's Day just for people in relationships? How do you view it? Do you see it as that?
Okay, this is what I think. Like again, it goes back to the thing of I've never had a problem celebrating Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I've just always wondered, is it because you want me to show a gesture, or is it because you have fear of missing out on other people being shown a gesture?
Also, something just came to my mind. Yeah, women they love, you know,
Oh, 100%.
100%.
bro. They love, bro.
100%.
100%.
So any opportunity, do you know how many times Yemi has said to me, you know, Valentine's is coming, Valentine's is coming, bruv. Do you know how many times?
That's mad. That's
And
what
in
the
my head, I'm
gesture.
just thinking, rah. You've actually said this a few times now.
It's so crazy.
And she's not that type of person.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I just know that but she loves love.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean-
it's that thing of like, I'm even trying to give you the platform
Yeah.
to so that you can actually, if you
Yeah.
say you love me sometimes, just or not even necessarily, if you say you
Yeah.
love me, just show me.
And that I understand.
Just show me you
most
love me.
especially, and even with the comments of the girl saying, "Oh, like I feel like what." It's not too much to ask, innit? Especially if you're not doing anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
Why not just
you know,
do
for
something
this
at home,
special
get
day.
flowers?
Also, I feel like some guys, some people in relationships, let's say the guy doesn't always buy them anything throughout the whole relationship, but then on that one, but
That's
as
what
in
I was saying,
no, but
yeah.
in the
On that
sense
one
that
day,
in the
they
sense
will
that
splash on that one
basically
day.
like she doesn't ask for much, but then on like she's just like, well, I like at least on Valentine's Day, at least just show me.
I agreed. 100%. I agree with that. And you know what it is as well, yeah? It's almost like I said, I've never been an advocate for women should not want to like I said, if women love, they want to be treated nicely, that's absolutely fine. But I just like stuff that's a bit more not predictable. So, for example, when I proposed,
Come on.
I did
My
it.
G.
I deliberately did it like a week before Valentine's because I knew she'd be expecting it. Maybe around Valentine's Day.
Right. You did it what, a week
Either like a week or two before.
before, right? Okay.
Because I knew she'd be expecting it. So that just took away all the energy from Valentine's.
Look spontaneous.
When it came to Valentine's Day,
Spontaneous
when
A-Day.
it actually came to Valentine's Day, there was no conversation about nothing.
Of course. Valentine. Huh? What?
Do you know what I mean? But and you know what it is as well? I just wanted to just remove the whole like, well, everybody else is doing something on this day as well. Because when I did it, it was isolated and it was just for that. And there was an element of surprise in it because it wasn't attached to something that everybody else was doing. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that surprise element, I always feel like the surprise element is nicer.
100%.
Because I feel like for a woman, would you not like it if you didn't know something was coming? Obviously, Valentine's Day is coming, but if you're expecting flowers and chocolates, you're expecting it.
I don't think it's necessarily that. I just think in terms of they're expecting you to do something. So whether you do, I feel like even if you do the flowers and chocolate
bare
thing,
minimum.
I
Even less
don't
than that,
yeah,
man.
I don't think it's even that. So like, okay, for instance, just saying. Or just even doing like, let's say the £4 date or something like that, doing picnic inside the house
date.
or whatever now.
Yeah.
Like that is probably more effective than you
100%.
probably necessarily buying the chocolate and flowers, the big bouquet. Because you know it's the mere fact that you took the time out to actually think.
100%.
Even if you didn't get a card, and
Women
you got,
love-
like, a
women love
paper and
thought.
You wrote a note.
That's
and
the
whatnot.
key.
Yeah.
That's what. Oh my gosh,
It's
you did
mad.
that for me.
Listen,
Right.
You know what I'm
Women
saying?
love, like you said, women love the thought.
love the thought.
That's it.
So I know one.
Depend on your love language.
Say again.
Does it depend on what's your love language?
That's true.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
But again, it's just because most times think when you think of sometimes like let's say why women complain about certain things, right? Yeah. Usually it's I feel like it's based on, did you think of this? Did you consider me? Did you actually like okay,
Come
let's
on, see.
even
Them man there, you know, you're in the wrong job, bro. I'm just taking info.
okay,
Teach me.
Let's use Yemi as an example, right? Yeah, she was saying how basically she's telling you, oh, Valentine's is coming. You rightly said, look, she's not necessarily like that, but she's been hinting. So it's just a case of, okay, I'm giving you opportunity for you to like just
She's definitely giving me the window, bro.
yeah. So if you don't now, what do you call it? Like dunk the, the alley oop, then that's on you because it's like I've definitely been throwing.
The hints and that.
And I just feel like, why not? Do you know what I mean? Especially if it means that much to them and
just-
whatnot,
that's
then
what you
why
said.
not?
If it means a lot to your lady, then just do it. Make her happy.
Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. All right, cool. Well, let's get into some questions anyway, because like I said, we asked you guys like your relationship questions. Dilemmas.
Also, sorry,
Yeah, go on.
what about the man them? Like Josiah said from earlier and that.
What's that?
Is Valentine's Day just
That's
for
really
your
interesting.
lady?
Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah, bruv. If no one did
don't
nothing for me
care,
Valentine's Day, I
care.
don't give a shit,
Bro,
I will sleep
I
peacefully.
don't give a damn.
Actually, honestly,
So, but do you think that? So, is it just for our ladies then?
in my case, it's just for her. Honestly, like.
Do you know what I think? Yeah.
So man, I'll do like, no, I want some chocolates too.
Bro, big man thing. I don't care.
I don't give a
bruv.
care. I don't give a.
I don't care. fam.
Did you see when you were younger?
Yeah.
Were you like gassed about Valentine's or
No.
having a Valentine?
No.
When you were younger.
No,
Honestly, no.
Okay.
because when I was young, man, I was getting it, blood.
Come on,
No,
about
like-
Valentine, cuz.
Why did you have to wait till
Straight.
Valentine, fam?
There was.
Why we roll up with you on Easter, cuz?
I'm even thinking, did I? Man said after, bruv, Easter. Man, come Easter, happy Valentine's.
Visit, bro.
I'm here now. I don't even remember, like, even doing. I did. Don't let me guess it. I had my moments. Yeah, a couple flowers.
I'm still a sweet one, still.
I think guys enjoy it. Well, Valentine's is for the guys knowing probably what's probably going to be expected.
Yes.
So if there's, I feel there is an underlying expectation in the sense that, okay, if I'm going to provide the flowers and whatnot,
Just more of a
then
gratitude, innit?
Yeah,
Really and
then-
truly. That's
then-
where you find your
then-
presents.
Yeah.
are we doing silhouette challenge later?
Yeah.
go.
Well, look, we got, like I said, we got the questions here. I don't want to answer some of the questions that we got here because we got a few, but let's get into the first one. So this is actually from a gentleman called Louis F. Book, and he has a question that says, from a financial viewpoint, when's the right time to get married, and how financially stable should you be? I like that question, Louis.
Very, very, very good question. Go on.
All right, so I'll kick off, yeah? Since nobody else wants to
Definitely to
answer.
the married men.
So you know what it is? Okay, when it comes from like financially, you got to understand, yeah, as men, yeah, you have a responsibility to your family, yeah, financially. You are meant to be the captain of the ship, and your job as a man for me is to make sure the ship doesn't sink. So if you can't do the fundamentals, and for me, I always say, no matter what a man is here, your first job is to protect and to provide. That is what God has sent you here to do for your family. So should you be getting? The question is, what is financially stable to you? So based
You're
on
never
your
gonna
circumstance,
have it
You're never gonna
complete.
have it all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you don't want to. I personally think you don't want to put yourself in a situation where your wife or your child is vulnerable
100%.
because you haven't got it.
100%.
So I always feel like if you're asking a woman to marry you, inadvertently you're saying to her, I'm ready to look after you.
Yeah.
And
yeah. I've got a plan.
I've got a plan.
And I'm ready, and I've got some things in motion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like unless you don't have a plan to do that, I'm not sure you should be jumping into marriage.
100%.
Like
100%.
I think just continue dating until
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Until you got that. Because once you get married, them bills are
Bro.
they are a madness.
Bro,
man.
come to talk about like even people like even on your wedding day. That's another thing. Like, I don't know whether we spoke about this previously, but like even just like spending mad amounts.
Yeah.
On like your venue and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
10K on your venue.
It's a madness.
And you haven't even got your crib yet.
Yeah.
And you're now gonna start renting.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have a ute.
It's
and
mad.
Bruv.
It's
Yeah, it
expensive.
all adds
man.
up. Yeah,
Everything you have to use this one first.
use the
bruv.
brain.
You have to use
You know
this
what I
one
mean?
first, bro.
So I would definitely say that whatever being financially secure looks to you, I
Mm-hmm.
just say that assess what your costs are, in terms of what your monthly costs are going to be,
Yeah.
and then just make sure that you can afford to do that.
You got a
And then-
plan, it's not a
and you got
joke.
a plan, yeah.
Marriage is not a joke, guys.
Yeah, and that's just for marriage. Obviously, some people might not have kids straight away.
Yeah.
You might wait till you have kids, but
Yeah.
at least in terms of you and her, yeah, just have the fact. Don't just go into it and just be like, yeah, God will provide, brother.
Because both of you are gonna
I'm
look
telling
at each other, bro.
You definitely be looking at each other with Indomie, bro.
Trust me,
God will provide,
Bruv.
but you also go and do your work, bro. Go and
facts.
do your work.
Faith without works is dead, my brother.
So yeah, so that's that one. Next question. This is from someone called Be Nice, and it says, "How long does it take a guy to ask out a lady he likes?"
That's that.
This is a good
I'm not gonna lie,
question.
Very
that's,
good question.
that's a question for himself, really, though, because like he needs to be comfortable with himself. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like he's. It sounds like there's some insecurity. Do you know what I mean? And stuff that because you need to be ready yourself. Only you will know. Do you know what I
you're
mean?
ready, like a girl.
Regardless of what the answer is going to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know
What
what's
do you think?
you know what's funny? I felt like when I was young,
Yeah.
like when I was in school and that, yeah, I would like a girl, yeah, and I'd just be mad shy, bruv.
Yeah.
Like I would like her and be like, this girl is just the most amazing girl I've ever met in my life. But as I started getting older, I'm just more direct. So if I do like a girl, I'll rather just tell you. And if you're not on it, then you're not on it, innit?
Yeah.
But what girls don't like is a guy that just likes them from a distance.
People
Doesn't
don't want to
say
get their
nothing.
feelings hurt. I feel like if you really liked the girl,
Yeah.
it might not be that situation.
You don't think so?
I feel like you're talking about just random girls, bro.
You think if you really like the girl, you don't think you'll tell her?
I feel like no, you would tell her, but it's not as easy as you're just saying. Oh,
her
like
straight away.
I feel like you even back in the day, like if you really like that girl, it might. Do you know what I mean?
It might.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying. It's
so-
with you. You need to be comfortable and know that
It is.
I'm
But you know what
ready.
it is? I think it also depends on how you view the girl. So let me explain.
Right. Okay.
If you feel like if the girl is TT and you feel like, bro, this girl is out of my league, yeah, you might lack the confidence.
Yeah, you struggle.
Do you know what I mean? Like from a guy's perspective, and you know, people look at it, you think, this girl is just bare man on her, like blah blah blah. But if you don't feel like that, then you might have more confidence to do it. So I actually think it's based on the individual rather than, do you know what I mean? That's what it is, yeah. Because guys don't get it twisted. Guys will definitely see a girl and think, bro, bare man, I trying to move to this girl, bro. It's just long, bro.
Yeah, not me though.
It's not gonna bang.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bruv. From early, yeah, me knows, bruv. I like you. I'm gonna talk.
Like, you say,
Yeah, you gonna say no? Okay.
we gonna give you a movie.
Okay. Don't get it twisted, but leading even that, like even when I met my missus and whatnot, at first I was like, oh my.
Heart was shaking.
Just be like, let me just, you just go for it. I feel like you will know yourself, innit?
Like, this is the right time to
Yeah.
like. Some guys do stall though.
Yeah.
Because even guys as well, sometimes they always feel like
It's a confidence thing, innit? Like,
yeah.
it's your security.
But my advice would be to guys is that, especially in this 2021, just shoot your shot. Oh, bruv.
And the thing is, okay.
Keep it moving.
There's plenty more.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, it
For
doesn't
both
work out,
parties,
man.
there's plenty more.
For both parties, there's plenty.
Bruv.
Cool.
What a fishes.
So that's that question. This is another question from Nessa Moore 12, who says, guys don't like being moaned at, but do actions that warrant that.
Oh, here we
Why?
go.
Nessa!
Nessa, that's
This is
a
a good
deep
question.
one still.
So guys don't like being moaned at, but they do things that do that. This whole moaning thing from women, yeah, bloody hell. I've realised whether
can't
a man
escape it.
whether a man is 60,
Can't escape it.
whether a man is 60, whether a man is 25, whether a man is 40, whether a man is 70, women moan.
Ade, you're not going to escape it from your sister, nor from your wife, nor from your mum.
Not happening.
They just moan.
So you know when women do say that though. So let's have so your women are always like, you're just like, oh, stop moaning. You're just like, oh, but you keep doing the things that moaning about. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I probably do.
Yeah, I probably do. But you know,
probably do.
But you know what I've realised though? I feel like
Women don't know how to not give a damn.
100%.
Like Kevin Hart said, bruv. They just don't know. They care about everything.
So it's just like, why? Yeah.
Bro, bruv, Yemi will, out of every, I could have done a million great things in that day,
100%.
bruv. I'll just put this thing over here.
Why is it on the table?
Bruv. I mean, my brain project, I'm just thinking,
Bruv, it's not that deep.
So everything else you didn't see, bruv. But this one, bruv, you're complaining about this. Is
Bro.
do you know what I'm saying? How's it affecting you?
Big bad thing.
I don't like it there.
No, you know.
I don't like it there.
Should I tell you what gets me mad? Because what he's saying here. So my missus here, she hates when I put the plate on the table without putting the mat underneath it.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Jazza.
Yeah, but sometimes you just walk in with the plate, you put it on the table, you start eating. Come inside. Why is there no? Where's the coaster?
Do you know our clothes?
Why is there no mat?
We're so laid back. I feel like man them in general, we just don't
Yeah.
care about a lot of things.
100%.
And they care about everything.
But you know what it is? Shall I tell you why? Shall I tell you what messes up a lot of women? Yeah, and women. I'm going to give you a gem right now. Yeah. Sometimes it's not what you say, but it's about your
How you
approach.
say it.
It's your approach.
Yeah.
You can be very rude.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is? In that situation, yeah. Obviously, I know that you don't like me putting the thing there, but I've probably just forgotten to do it. So you can just come and bring it
After
back.
the
oh, babe,
100th
just
time.
lift up the plate.
Yeah.
Put it there. Oh, sorry, babe.
Yeah.
What
How
happened
many times has she said it to you?
I do it bare times. Every damn week.
Everyone's got tolerance in it.
Everyone's got tolerance. But you know what I mean? I just feel like people's flaws are going to be their flaws. You got to learn to live with them. That's what you signed up for. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, I was having a conversation with my cousin yesterday, and I was saying that in every relationship here, you have your non-negotiables, and then you have your things that are just going to probably piss you off till you're 90 years old.
Yeah.
If you look at
You
couples
have
that
to
are
let
80, 90
slide,
years
bro.
old, they're probably still arguing about the same
Bro.
shit. You get a 90-year-old couple, the guy's woman's still like, you're leaving your boxes around.
Bruv, I saw a couple in Audi. Yeah, I swear to you, these lot are both in the 80s.
100%.
Gara. They should be at home. Isolated, bruv. Both in their 80s, bruv. Don't tell me what to do. I'll go on that hour if I want to. They were arguing, bruv, and I look at this and I had to laugh.
That is funny.
Because it was still sweet as well. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, rah, you lot, I can tell you lot have been forever
doing this every week
every week.
for 50 years.
Someone
what I
said
mean?
that's how they keep the marriage alive.
Bro.
Huh?
That's how they keep the marriage alive.
Yeah.
The biggest gas that I've been told from young is that you're the man of the house.
Says who?
Where?
Where?
Bro, happy wife, happy life, bruv.
Happy wife,
Bruv.
happy wife, happy life.
Happy life.
So you just stay there and suffer, bro.
bruv. So far, bruv. Find your poison and live with it and enjoy it.
No, 100%. I feel like in terms of women moaning, look, guys, we know we're not perfect, and men are not the easiest people to live with.
Let's also, we need to definitely, men in general, wake up and take accountability.
100%,
also.
100%
You know what I'm saying?
to do that. But at the same time, there's stuff that men moan at women that women just constantly do the same thing as well. So
And they won't even see what they're doing as well.
no. So do you know what I mean? That's just like it just is what it is. I just feel like people got to find the level of tolerance, and
Yeah.
I think when it comes to like relationships and stuff like that, you got to have thick skin, man.
Yeah.
I've realized here you have to, in relationships, you have to be okay with losing arguments. If you are hell bent on wanting to win every single argument, mate, you will just be
And that's probably a lot of people's problem, because if you do that in one relationship, you consistently do that in other relationship, you're just never going to
gonna be
find
the
a
same
common
thing.
ground.
Yeah,
Never,
yeah.
because and at the end of the day, you're coming from different environments.
Yep.
Different set of rules. You come together. There's always going to be something
Always gonna be
that
clashes.
doesn't work. So work on yourselves and work at it.
Yeah, and women to stop.
Don't complain too much.
Stop
innit?
moaning
It's not every.
like
It's not every day. It's not every day. I'm gonna come back and the GM is gonna say something. I just know it.
She's gonna call now.
And if my phone's on airplane mode, we still find a way, bruv.
All right, cool. S1 order. Shout out to S1 Order, who says, "What's an appropriate response for receiving coochie as a Valentine's Day gift?" So women like to do this thing. Oh, what's my gift for Valentine's Day? You getting the cooch? Listen, ladies, let's just get this out the way.
Yeah, it's not.
Women, I'm gonna say this, and this might go viral. I don't know. Your pussy is not a gift. It's not. You shouldn't treat your pussy as if you're doing someone a favor. On big man thing, honestly, I personally do not believe that women should ever treat their pussy like, you're not doing me a favor by giving me pussy. You are doing me, what the actual gift is yourself. Yeah, so giving yourself to me as a person, whether that's in a relationship or you committing to me, is the gift. Don't try to sell me the dream that you giving me the cooch is a gift, because you'll be in for a very, very pleasant surprise.
And what's the surprise? What's the surprise? I actually want to know what's the surprise.
Bro, okay, this one, I've always had a theory, yeah?
Waiting.
I can't be controlled by puss. I cannot be controlled by cooch. I'll turn it down. So if you actually make me feel like you're doing it because you're doing me a favor,
Right.
I will actually turn it down and sleep peacefully. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, if a guy says, well, what do I get for Valentine's Day? What if he is somebody that wants to be treated with gifts and stuff as well?
Right.
But all you want to do is give him puss.
Oh, right. I see.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if your answer to everything is, oh, you're going to get some, then you're trying to condition to me that actually the only thing that makes me happy is having sex with you.
Yeah. Facts.
And I think that's flawed.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? But
Facts.
women have
Let's
also
look at
been
it.
so conditioned to like,
Huh?
yeah. Women are so conditioned like, oh, if you do this, you're going to get it. Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. What else? For real.
What else? You got to stop moaning. Because I'd rather take that.
He said that no.
I'd rather take that.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. And this is what it is. Millions of women on the February the 14th are going to be offering up coochie as a gift.
Well, I don't really know if that's with lockdown.
I want some chocolates, goddamn it.
Mate.
What, with lockdown?
not
No, people are going to be doing it.
It's very low, lonely people, you know.
You think so?
Valentine's Day. You
Bro,
think people are going to just find it?
People are rolling up, cuz. People are rolling up to yards, bro.
In the snow.
In the snow, bro. People are rolling up. But I don't know. What do you think about gifting cooch?
You've given me a different perspective. I didn't look at it like that. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? If I'm being honest. Yeah. I don't know, man. Is this? How long is this relationship? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like
Yeah.
is this a relationship? Do you know what I mean? Because if
Yeah.
it's a relationship, then I can understand you saying that. Look, it's not a prize to me. Like, I've been getting this
yeah.
and whatnot. So please give me something else.
Yeah.
But if it's not in a relationship,
Yeah.
then
what is it?
do you know what I'm saying?
But
then
do you-
is it a prize?
Okay, but if it's
Is
a
it a
prize,
gift?
do men ever behave like giving dick is a prize?
But women will tell you that dick is not a prize.
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So then why is it that if a guy says that pussy's not a prize, that is offensive? Because women always, men will never be like, oh, like, no, I'm doing you a favor by giving you the
The
D.
thing is, girls don't work hard to receive.
That's what
We work hard.
Exactly.
And that is where that's where it comes from.
And that's
You know
how I
what
think
I'm
men should stop being controlled by the pusswally.
Brother, I saw a tweet the other day. One chick said, oh, she just put, all I need to do is put an emoji eyes and a man them is coming.
What, like DM a guy emoji
Yeah,
eyes.
that's
Facts.
That's it. And it's true.
And that's why.
Man,
that's
them are
why-
cheap, bruv.
That's why women don't value D.
Yes.
That's why women don't value it. Do you know what I mean?
So,
So and that's what I'm saying as well. Like, if men don't
do you know what I mean? It's a catch,
then don't
bruv.
do it. So honestly, women, if your go-to is to just tell a guy that your Valentine's Day present is going to be coochie, I think you need to really understand that man more. Understand what he
Yeah.
wants. Maybe he wants
Yeah.
some stocks. Maybe he wants to buy him some stocks.
He says, stop.
I'm done. I'm so done.
Why don't you go? Why don't you get him a Bitcoin, fam?
Get him
Why don't you
a
get
Bitcoin, bruv. Trading 212,
Bruv,
bruv.
is that what you
I'm
do?
done. Maybe get him some stocks.
You're not doing your that's for me.
That is hilarious.
That's lazy, bruv. You know how women say, "Oh, you're not doing any food."
no, that's lazy.
You're lazy.
100%.
If the only thing you
100%.
could think about is giving me puss, you're lazy.
Yeah. Facts.
So yeah. Anyway, bruv, that's gonna.
Yeah, that's
piss off a lot of
bruv.
people.
No, I think it's the truth, man.
But I think it's the truth. But I'll definitely be interested to hear people's responses on that. Abs.
Yeah. Don't get caught out, bruv.
Abs Kishills. Abs Kishills. She has 2 questions. Number 1 is thoughts on celibacy. And number 2 is divorcees say bad signs were clear in dating. Should you always run when you see bad signs? So first of all, thoughts on celibacy.
All of these are deep, bro.
Deep questions.
Flipping hell, man. What thoughts on it? What do you mean?
What do you think what's your thoughts on celibacy?
Yeah,
Well, as
if
a guy, have you ever been celibate before?
I might have had a week or two.
He was fasting.
I might have I've had a little period. I feel like it depends on your reasons, innit? It all depends on your reasons. I don't know how to really answer that question. It depends on
Yeah.
It depends on what you're doing it for.
Yeah.
It depends on if you're in a relationship and then you decided to become celibate and you didn't discuss that with your partner.
Yeah.
And now, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the question
depends.
is, I don't know.
I think when it comes to women, there's nothing wrong with being celibate as long as you've agreed that from the beginning.
Yeah.
If you told for example, if you meet a guy and you say to him, "I'm not trying to have sex before I get married," you've let that be clear from the beginning.
Right.
If you haven't had that discussion and then you guys start seeing each other and then 3-4 months down the line, you looking for some ass, you're gonna have some problems.
But during these 3-4 months, what's the
been
conversation?
talked about? That's
been
true.
and whatnot? How have you not known this? Have you not seen this?
It's true. But some women,
But also some man them, we just even when they. That's another thing.
even when they tell you,
Bruv, even when they tell you, but that's what I said, bruv. Man
will
them
say-
were cheap, bruv.
you will say, "Oh,
You
maybe
will
I
still,
can."
maybe.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Girls do that just to avoid sleeping with a man, but they'll go out with them and they'll do all the activities. They'll just say, "Yeah, I'm celibate."
Yes, because what women want to do as well, sometimes women want to test to see how serious you are. So women always feel like,
What? But by sleeping with other.
no, not by other people, but young women sometimes they want to withhold sex from you
Right.
to see if you really
Yeah.
are about what you say you're about.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a tactic, innit? So, and again, do I have a problem with that? Maybe not. Probably not. I mean, it's your body. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying you should be out here just backing it up for
Probably not.
anybody.
You're going to wait.
Yeah, you're gonna
especially
wait.
with someone that,
If somebody that if you're trying to find out the right
feel,
person, do it. Like I just said, just make sure you have whatever the
Discussions
terms. Yeah,
before,
just have the
yeah.
terms of the agreement
Yeah.
from the beginning. That's how I say. And then just talking about bad signs. So a lot of people that get divorced say they can see the bad signs from the beginning.
Yeah.
And should you always run when you see bad signs? And just to touch on that, like I was having a conversation yesterday, and I was saying to somebody that, as whether you're a man or you're a woman, you should have your non-negotiables from the beginning. Yeah. So, for example, if there are certain things which are fundamentally going to clash in terms of your morals or your values or how you want to live your life day to day, no matter how much you like someone, you probably shouldn't pursue a relationship with them, because at some point it's going to cause problems. A very bait example, and I'm not saying there are people that don't make it work. If someone's a Christian and someone's a Muslim, and your religion or your faith is very, very important to each other, as much as you might like each other, at some point that's going to probably cause problems.
Yeah.
So
Friction,
that is your non-negotiable.
right.
Do you know what I mean? That actually you probably maybe like each other, but probably it's going to cause problems. What's happening is that a lot of people are having non-negotiables
And
but-
still just.
and hoping that they can change somebody.
Yeah, you can't change nobody.
Do you know what I mean? And they'll be
You
like,
can only change yourself.
bro, at some point
And
down
by
the
changing
line,
yourself, that person can possibly change.
exactly,
But you can't actually, do you know what I mean?
can't do it.
Yeah, I think intuition is important here. Like, especially when that person's talking about the signs and whatnot. Definitely, I feel like follow your heart, follow your vibe. You know, if the energy's off and whatnot, certain people will see certain things and they'll feel like, you know what, it's okay. Maybe I will be able to. Maybe we can get through this. And it all depends on what the situation is.
Yeah.
There's some situations you might not be able to change,
Yeah.
and because you can't change that, you just put yourself in a sticky situation. So I
Exactly.
feel like intuition is very, very key.
Yeah,
in
at the beginning.
yeah, man.
So definitely, I feel like when
Even
you
out of relationship, just in general, do you know what I mean? You have to follow your intuition. Just make sure you're following the right path.
Absolutely.
To do that in a relationship, 10 years down the line, if you just thought, you knew. The thing is, if you know the flags are there, you don't need to ask us. This you already know. Do you know what I mean? You want an extra opinion to just
say you should
give
do
you
this.
and be like, there you go. You already know.
You already know.
You already know. You know who is for you. You know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
I feel, anyways.
I completely agree, man. Like people always talk about red flags, and whether you're dating a man or you're dating a woman, I always say that people start off with a pitch. So you meet somebody, they pitch themselves to you,
Of course,
about
interview.
who they are.
Yeah.
It's like an interview.
Yeah.
Then what's going to happen is that over the next 3 to 6 months, you have to see if they're really about what they say.
Of course.
Now that's your time to be like, this person is not mirroring up with their actions. And if that's the right time, then you just got to walk away.
Yeah.
But too many people are afraid to walk away. And women find it harder to walk away in that situation than men do,
Yeah.
because they're just like, oh, well, he'll change, or Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. But the older you get as well, especially as women, I would say that just be, you know what I mean?
You know what? The older we get in general, I'm just gonna say to women, like, you need to, not even just women, us in general, we need to love ourselves more. Love yourself more. Because when you love yourself, you're not gonna allow yourself to be put in a situation where you're now not loved.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or now you're burdened with this situation because you knew if I get in this sticky situation, it's not the atmosphere is not going to be righteous for us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man,
I hear that.
love yourself.
100%. So yeah, if you see red flags or stuff, like you said, if you got to the point where you're already asking, mate, it's looking a bit techie. We got a question from, some people asked more of a question.
These questions are deep, man.
All right, so there's another question which says, from Ollie AKP, who says, how do you know when it's time to marry when you're in a relationship? So when you're in a relationship, how do you know when it's time to marry somebody? That's a good question. I like these questions.
How do you know it's time to marry?
Yeah, so in your relationship, how do you know when you've got to the point where it's like, okay, I should marry this girl?
I think you know.
All right, so put it this way.
What
was it for you?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, for me, I knew I was going to marry Yemi. Maybe my circumstances are unique. Maybe it's all cheesy and airy-fairy and whatnot. But I knew from early. I feel like a lot of men, like they know who their wife is or who they want to marry. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I kind of feel like I had planned. I knew I was going to marry her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when it was now time to actually make that commitment, I had to obviously formulate my plan ahead of schedule and know that, okay, these are the stuff, like we were talking about previously, is financial stuff, innit?
Yeah.
Let's make sure I get this in order
Yep.
now know that when we do get married, everything else is bliss.
Yeah.
I think that is really the finances really that has
was
a
actually
massive, for me.
Because you knew from very early that she wants to marry. Okay. Yeah. I think the point for me was, is that it wasn't even a financial thing. It was more of a thing of when it got to a point where I felt like I looked at her and I thought, like, this person actually has my back. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this person actually, come push, come rain, come shine, like, this person's got my back.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's something that you value even more than the romantic stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's almost like there's a sense of trust there. There's a sense of loyalty that you have. And do you know what I mean? So it's almost like I can trust that this person's got my back no matter what. So actually, this is where I want to invest my time and put all my investment as a man in this. Because actually, this is somebody that is going to replicate that for me regardless of A, B, C, and D.
Right.
So once I got to that sort of decision, it was like, okay, clearly this is the person I want to do that with. And
let me ask you a question. And how far into your relationship was that before you thought to yourself, this is the person I want to marry?
I think that probably took a couple of years, you know. It's maybe like 3 years in.
So he's saying during them 3 years and you're just like
no. So during them, you know what it is? During them 3 years,
just
it was
rolling.
almost like you're dating somebody and obviously you write off the first year and a half anyway.
Right.
Because that's still very airy-fairy honeymoon.
Honeymoon period.
Do you know what I mean? Like we met each other young anyway.
It's still honeymoon.
Right. Yeah, I didn't say that.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
it's
brother, 'cause-
interesting you say that.
Yeah, but you're forgetting that's like when we met when we was like 19, 20 years old.
Right.
That's different from meeting someone you're 30.
Right.
How many, like, what sort of serious decision making are you making at that age?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Man's just going to Nando's and View, bruv, cinema, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You're not thinking about mortgages and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So actually, you're just getting to know someone and you're just enjoying yourself. So
it's your intentions, again, I feel like is important. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, did you go into a relationship with your missus with the intention that
You're going to marry
I'm
him.
going to marry her one day?
No. I was going into the tension that, this girl will hold it still.
Rotted.
Finish.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, then, if that's
because at the time, I wasn't thinking that.
You don't really, do you know what I'm saying? And that's why
Yeah, I
everyone
mean.
is different. Because me, I got into it with, okay,
that.
I like you and whatnot, and I see it. Do you know what I mean? And then through the conversation, even from early years, I'm like, yeah, I'm
That's
going to
it,
marry
yeah.
this person and whatnot. And eventually, when the time is right, I'm going to marry
But
this
you know what's,
person.
but just to clarify that point,
Yeah.
if I was dating somebody now, that would be my thinking.
Right.
But
'Cause of
when
where
you met
are
someone
in
at
life.
that age,
Right,
I wasn't
right.
thinking about marriage at that age.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It was just like, oh, you see a girl, you like her, oh, let's just
Really
start
like her,
vibing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That was so far down the line, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So it was like,
And a
that's
lot
why
of
I
people
said,
think that way. I think anyways.
Obviously, if you're now the age that we're at now, I don't expect you to think like that. But just because of the circumstance of when we met, it was just, it's nice. And then after a period, it was like, okay, nah, like this is serious.
Yeah.
So that's why I said once you got past like the first year and a half and all that sort of stuff, and then there's other stuff you got to do in it, like you got to really understand people's backgrounds. You got to meet their families. You got to understand the morals of their.
That's a big.
You got to
thing.
meet. You
When
understand
you marry someone, you're marrying their family as well. You know
what I mean? That takes time. You got
Yeah.
to develop. You got to develop relationship with their families
You gotta
and
know who are the crackheads in the family, bro.
bro.
You gotta know, bro. It's important.
You know what I mean? All them sort of things there. Can you go around to her family's
Some
house?
people are in relationships for 6 years. Have you met the parents? No, I
They
still
still met the
haven't.
parents.
They haven't met, bro.
Yeah.
What? How is this gonna work, guys?
Can you go and chill at her family's house when she's not there? What's the relationship you got with her sisters? What's the relationship you got with her dad? What's the relationship you got with her uncle?
Yeah.
All those sorts of things. They take time. You know what I mean? And like Tolly was saying, it's important because you're buying into somebody else's family and you're almost trying to merge your philosophies
And
together.
you know, sorry, bro.
Yeah, go on.
I get it because a lot of people, like, when you fall in love, you try to just like forget everything else, and you know what? At the end of the day, love wins, and it's gonna work and whatnot.
That's work, bro.
And yeah, you might be able to keep your bond there, but the challenges
takes work.
that will come with it is going to be a lot because you've
yeah.
not prepared, you've not broken down stuff.
Yeah.
I remember even like when we were getting married and whatnot, and we did like marriage counseling sessions and whatnot, and I was sitting there and I was like, rah. Some of these questions, man's never
Thought about that
before.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, then now you're just like, okay, this makes sense.
Think about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
So the question is almost, well, the answer to that question almost should be basically being able to look at someone to know, can you go through challenges with this person?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
That's when you know.
yeah, if you
100%.
can't-
Someone's like,
If you can't, then
Are you willing to like go through the fight? You know what I say about marriage
Spend
as
the
well,
rest
yeah?
of your life
With this person.
yeah.
With this
You know what's
person.
funny as well? People always ask me, they're like, "Oh, but how do you know that? How do you know that that's the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with?" And I was like, "Well, when you actually get married, all you sign up to do is to try.
Yeah.
You can't. I always say you can't look too far down the line.
Yeah.
You're signing up to be like, well, you're the person I'm going to try with." Bruv, we know people get divorced. We know that all that happens, all that sort of stuff. But if you're late 20s, you can't look to when you're 50. All you can look is the next year or the next 2 years and then try and build on that. You can't account for who somebody's going to be in 10 years' time. You both change, you both grow,
Deep.
You're not the same person you were
Deep.
when you're 19.
Definitely
She's not the
not.
same person you were when you're 19.
100%,
Different people now.
100%.
You're just having to adjust to the way you're both changing. Do you know what I mean? And that just... I just think people just need to stop looking too far ahead.
Yeah.
And just look about, well, who am I willing to try for?
Honestly, and also the building of the relationship is key here. Do you know what I mean? I always say to people that ask me all these questions and whatnot, like, it's always my advice: marry your best friend, marry your best friend, marry your best friend, and whatnot, because it's deeper than just you're cooking for me.
100%.
It's deeper than just we're having sex.
100%.
I can sit. We're busting jokes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's just way more.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I feel like that you need to build that before just jumping.
100%.
Long may your marriages continue.
Amen.
I said, long may your marriages continue.
Amen, bro. What else have we got? This is another Valentine's Day one from
Valentine.
None Mean D. Some of these names from Instagram. None of them mean DX. I'm sorry, I'll pronounce that. Should hubby assume I'm his Valentine just because we're married? He hasn't asked me.
What? Throw your question away, please.
Well, yeah. Listen, I know.
That's banter.
Yeah, that's got to be better. So obviously, I hope.
Next question.
I hope he hasn't. And this is another one. Shout out AJ Lani. Before getting into a relationship,
This guy just said, I hope he hasn't.
bro, I'm just hoping your husband is just behaving himself. And yeah, honestly, before getting into a relationship, what should you, as an individual, understand? What do you need to understand as an individual before you get into a relationship?
It's gonna be like I keep on going to the same point, bruv. But yourself, do you know what I mean? More time now, like I've started to realize, like my own, like more time we're all connected in it, and we're a reflection of each other and whatnot.
Yep.
And when you poke holes, you see a bit of yourself in that person and whatnot. So I feel like fundamentally, like you need to be right with yourself before crossing that bridge and bringing someone else
Really
into that
understanding
life.
yourself, basically.
Yeah. Really,
Yeah.
really understanding yourself is key.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
Cool.
about yourself? What do you think?
I think that you have to understand that you have to humble yourself, whether you're a man or a woman, understand that whatever you think your ideologies are and the way you look at life is, that is going to crash with somebody else's viewpoint.
Yeah.
And you're constantly going to be in negotiation with somebody over philosophies.
Right.
And sometimes your philosophy is going to win and sometimes her philosophy is going to win. And you just have to be at peace with that. So if you can't understand that before you get into a relationship or before you get into marriage, I just think you're going to run into a lot of problems.
Right.
So yeah, that would be my answer to that. This goes back to one of the other things I think we were saying before, which was what are good Valentine's Day gifts for men? Shout out to XOXO Kai. XOXO Kai.
Interesting.
XOXO Kai.
Hilarious.
What are good Valentine's Day gifts for men? Small or big, anything. Stocks.
Give me some big man thing.
Give me some stocks.
bruv.
Stock options, bruv.
Big man thing.
Stop fraffing about with perfume.
Even if you just put a little bag down there and you say 10 years time, go and see that one Tesla.
And also, there was a second question to that, which was, if your lady was to plan Valentine's Day, what would you like? And we've kind of spoken about it before. Personally, for me,
We don't.
I personally don't care.
like
I'm always going to keep it real. It's a gentleman's code.
Yeah.
If
I don't care.
Honestly, if Valentine's Day, if I didn't get a present, I wouldn't care.
I'm honestly.
But you know what's so funny, guys? Because Anu cares. Anu, please.
Yeah.
Because I can see your face right
Yeah,
now behind the
it's okay.
camera. What happens?
It's okay.
What do you want for Valentine's?
Bruv, I will get you something, bruv.
You want some new shorts?
I will get you something.
You want some new
What do you want, bro?
You know what it is? I don't actually
You-
care. But see, I know, like, you guys have been with your missus for a while now. Are you telling me at no point in that time they get you a gift at all?
no, they did.
And if they hadn't, wouldn't you be like, wait, every year I'm getting
You
you
something. And you
I
know.
know you say we don't care that if she did.
Yeah,
yeah.
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 But at the
It's a
same
very,
time,
yeah. Very
I
good
do
point.
feel like women should make an effort.
Very good
as
point.
well.
I feel like
we don't care.
Yeah.
But I feel as the partner, you should make an effort.
I thought if I didn't get nothing, then maybe one day I might just be like, oh, rah, not even a card. Because Yemi will get me a card. Gara, she'll get me something. Therefore, but yeah, like maybe if I didn't receive that, one day maybe I'll be like, maybe he might just flag me
Might
like
flag,
rah,
yeah, I
like
didn't
rah.
get it.
But deep, it's not that deep.
Honestly, I wouldn't give a toss.
So if a guy sent in a question and said, or a scenario and goes, "Oh, my missus has never got me,"
Valentine's Day gift.
what would your
That's not nice.
I'll be.
For that person there, I
Especially
think,
if you, the thing is everyone's different. Like we're saying we don't mind.
That's just us, innit?
If he cares, then of course
you should do
That's
it.
something that
Yeah.
she should look into.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
that
'Cause
might
she
be his
loves
love
it.
language.
That might be his love
be
language.
Yeah.
getting
love
gifts and
language,
stuff.
man.
So yeah, if it's important to you as a guy, it's important to you as a guy. I'm just saying for me personally, honestly.
Yeah, and you can't look at these are just our opinions. These are our own opinions. Everyone is different. Someone is just you might hear this and think, oh rah, now all of a sudden, okay, maybe I shouldn't care. No. If you do care, then you care.
Care.
Do you know what I'm saying? And if the dynamics of your relationship allows it, then have that conversation.
See, women, this whole Valentine's thing, they're the one that carry it.
Facts.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
drive the whole economy of Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Stock's gone up.
So the fact that they drive it,
Yeah.
and they don't actually do nothing.
It's mad.
It's wild. It's a finesse.
Will you actually deep it?
Oh my days.
Bro, I've had an epiphany, bro.
I've not even deep that.
He said the fact that they drive the economy of Valentine's Day and don't do anything is the deets. Because it's not like Christmas where everybody's
That's
getting everybody something. It's
Brother,
actually
on a gentleman's call.
pressure-
First time I just
Dr. Jem.
there like
It's
raw.
just pressure
Big up AJ, fam. That
for their
was
own personal
mad.
enjoyment. Wow.
It's a finesse.
All right, we'll get through just a couple more because there's too many questions, but we'll definitely answer some of these questions at another point. Shout out to Leanne Hannon who asked, this is a good one. This is like a double barrel question.
I feel like because of lockdown, these guys are proper thinking about.
Fair questions.
They have time to proper deep it.
One is I earn more than my partner, and so this from a woman's perspective, which is basically I earn more than my partner. Is that a problem? So that's what the first part of the question.
I don't think it's a
As a
problem.
female, it's a problem to earn more than your partner.
I don't think it's a problem unless you're seeing insecurities in your guy, and it's a problem, and it's becoming a problem within your relationship.
Yeah.
But in general,
You don't think it's a
do
problem?
I think it's a problem? It depends. Do I think it's a problem?
You know what it is? I've had this conversation a few times, and
Ego, innit?
the first thing people always say is that it's not a problem. And at face value,
Yeah, it's
not a
It's
problem.
not a problem. Yeah,
the problem is,
yeah,
ironically,
yeah.
is when you now start looking at the numbers of what the earnings are. So if you're earning 30k and your wife's earning 40k, it's not a problem. If you're earning 30k, your wife's earning 250 bags. The dynamic's a bit different. Do you know what I mean? Like someone's picking up.
We
some
say
mad
you
bills.
need to put on them mittens and bring that cake home, fam. I hear
What I'm
you.
saying is that the weight of certain conversations.
This sounds very ego driven, in my opinion, from guys, because it's gone.
But the thing is, when a man is earning 250k, I feel they're humble with it. I think no.
Little Uzi Vert, little Uzi Vert.
Wait a minute.
Little Uzi
Depends
Vert.
on the man.
A man in a relationship, they will go about their business and it's normal. I feel when a woman is earning 250k and a man is not, the woman will let you know.
That she's earning 250 bags.
Don't necessarily think so.
Majority of the
I
time,
think,
not in all cases,
yeah.
majority of the time, I think just naturally the way we carry ourselves a bit more.
We say they just drop little some,
You know what it is?
little
You know what it is?
jabs on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I get where he's coming from. I get where he's coming from.
Swear down.
Okay, if to back up his point, yeah, look at it with the example that AJ gave about Valentine's Day, right? Yeah, the fact that all they have to do basically is just drop hints.
Yeah.
So I'm not telling you. I'm just saying, letting you know Valentine's is coming.
Yeah, but
Hey,
So
I already
it's-
see what you're saying.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a case of this. I'm not directly saying I earn more than you, but there might be essences of just okay. I'll take this.
I'll get that. I mean, you know what it is? That's not even peak. You see the whole thing. Oh, babe, I got it. It's fine. For me, yeah, it might be a statement where it's like, I'm paying for it anyway, so I always pay. You see them things there.
Sorry? No, but you see, but no, but man, I'm not. I will never be in a relationship like that.
Bro, like, see for me, yeah.
I personally could never, bro.
No, but
and that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like this. I don't know. Maybe down the line, everyone's different. I feel like those are the flags that person
talking
was
about the red
talking about in
flags.
the
Right,
beginning.
right. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
certain things there that you should be able to find out from
in someone's
early.
character.
Yeah, man.
So for me personally, like, it's like, obviously, I know all you guys here. It's not in your character, yeah. We're not men that like to flaunt our money at people. Forget even women.
Yeah,
But
exactly, in
we
general.
would never like to make someone feel like you're inferior
yeah.
because you have less money than me.
Yeah.
Now, as a man, remember I started off by saying that I believe that my God-given, like,
Yeah,
is to protect and provide.
yeah.
So for me, I can never use that against a woman that, I'm paying for this, because actually that's what my job is meant to do.
That is
then-
where,
so-
but that's where the insecurity stems from for the man,
Yeah.
then, because
Yeah.
you know
That's my job.
That's your job, and then now, you're doing my job more than I'm doing my job.
And then you're saying something fly.
But
you know what I
then,
mean?
But then, okay, to counteract that, the protect and provide, right? Yeah. Does it have to be financial?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
It's got because I understand where
I
you're
saw what
going.
you're
with
saying,
it.
but yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Because again,
it's not just financial.
It's not just
Not just financial,
Yeah.
but it has to be
Because, for
involved.
instance, it could be like the female is securing the bag, let's say because of the type of job she does, right? In terms, so let's say, for instance, her dream has always been to be an actress, for instance, or something like that, right? So she's now obviously securing the bag in that sense. They're bringing home the money, but then in terms of like her husband or the guy that she was never ever feels like I can't be the man. Or I can't protect and provide for the family.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though she's making more money than me.
Yeah.
But she's never like made the man ever feel like I'm not protecting and providing. Even
Yeah,
though she's
yeah.
making. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And there's many cases of people like that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so I feel like the protect and provide, usually for men, obviously we're always gonna see it as a thing of like financial. Do you
I
get what I'm
don't.
saying?
The more I think about it, like, and I know you said, you say it's not a problem, but then it is a problem. In a lot of people's relationship, that is actually the situation. The woman is
Earning more.
Is earning a lot of people.
So money, because
the
especially
women are earning more. Yeah,
Even more.
don't get it
especially in
twisted,
the black community,
bro.
So it's so mad, and it's
Yeah.
like,
And I mean, imagine like you're earning a nice amount of P's, and then all of a sudden she gets a mad contract. Do you
Right.
know what I
we
mean?
did a thing. Yeah.
You've been together for so long. You've been providing.
calm.
Right,
And now
yeah.
right.
the roles
So that's why I said
reversed.
it's not a
What
problem.
happens?
I
You
only
know
think
what
it's,
I'm
I don't even think it becomes a problem when someone tries to use it against you.
100%.
Because I won't lie to you, that guy's not going to forget that comment.
No, never.
He will not forget
No,
that comment.
no.
I
Unless
swear
he's
down.
a bum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I swear down,
Unless
that
only a
comment-
bum will be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, that comment's going to make him
okay.
think, I'm not actually a dickhead.
No. He's gonna go and rob a bank
he's going to
tomorrow,
the
bro.
trap, bro.
He's not sleeping at night. He's
not sleeping at night.
He's not sleeping at night.
He's going
Bro, he's
in
not having
the
it.
bad though.
He's not having it. I know myself, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I said, bro. That will bring out a different.
He's being a different person to you.
bruv.
You know what I mean? But you know what is? You know what the equivalent of that is to a man? It's almost like telling your girl that her sex is shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like if you tell your girl, like it's a bit stale. She's not sleeping for 3 days, bro.
Stale.
She's gonna go on Pornhub,
Yeah.
look at a whole bunch of
position,
madness,
everything, bruv. Yeah. Come back
and start
Titan,
doing
bruv.
backflips, bro.
She will have the new vision thing here, bruv. Hair, bruv.
She's actually gonna come. She's gonna be like, "What? This guy said my sex is dead. Is he mad,
First of all, I'm not. Don't say that. There's ways to talk to people, bruv.
Don't say it, yeah. No, but
Can
you
you
know,
say
big man
somebody
said one of my
your sex
boys
is
actually
dead?
done that. One of my boys actually, it wasn't his girl. It was
I
a
heard
girl.
this one still,
It was a
yeah.
girl he was linking, and he said to her, "Yeah, I just feel like there's a lack of effort in blah blah blah." So he even tried to make it politically correct.
Yeah. A lack of effort.
Like it's not the same as it was before.
Were you there when he gave his delivery? Because I know this guy and his delivery can be very off.
Right.
His delivery can be. He
You know what I
probably
mean?
said, "You're saying shit."
Yeah, he probably said that. He says shit.
No one knowing him. He probably
Be
said,
like, "Oh, it's just not banging."
Yeah, it's not banging, you know.
So she actually was rattled.
But either way, there's no way you're gonna say that the person won't feel away.
You don't feel away. I
Definitely.
think what she actually did was that I think within like 2 weeks she
Patterned.
booked a hotel.
Wow.
And then she sent him a message and she just said #return of the WAP.
What a G!
You deserve some
Return
accolades.
of the WAP,
Turn of the WAP.
fam.
Return
She was
of
saying,
the WAP.
Come on.
What?
What?
She was letting
Yeah.
him know, bro.
She's a G.
You're getting it.
What an album title, bruv.
What?
What an fantastic.
Well, you actually did, bitch.
That's an L-Light response.
Elite.
Elite
That's
L-Light.
what it said. It was #return of the WAP.
So
Yeah.
he made her better then in life. Then he
Sometimes you got. Remember last week he said sometimes you got to be honest, with your boy. You just say, you know what, it ain't bagging no more.
yeah.
So yeah, it's
Wow.
like return of the WAP.
Wow.
But yeah, I've like in terms of like men and women, I would really stay away from like
Delivery is key, man.
Delivery is key.
Delivery is key. It's very key.
Delivery
You're
is
gonna
key.
hurt someone, but it's still how you say it.
it's how you say it, man. Don't say some fly stuff like, oh, I always pick up the bill.
That's more because they carry their pussy as
As a gift.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
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 Because you think, they've almost been conditioned
Yeah.
to be like, well, men will do anything for this. So because men will do anything for this, there's a high value. So once that now doesn't have any value, there's psychologically it's almost like, oh shit, well, everything else I have to offer now goes out the window, which is not the case, but that's how they feel. Because no girl wants to hear that, bro.
No.
Do you know what I mean? No girl wants to hear that. So it's like,
She worked on it though. Congrats to her, man.
bro, I respect.
Return of
I
the WAP.
respect the energy, bro.
What?
A man
She
needs-
sat down and she
yeah.
thought, nah.
She thought first, I'm not even going to be in your yard or my yard. Man's going to a hotel, and I'm laying the thing off, blood.
She's a G. She's a G. I know when she came as well, she just did that comment.
She just said, hey, don't sort nonsense, bro. Started strapping man to the bedpost, fam, and doing madness.
G.
Bondage!
G.
What is this?
But yeah, sorry, Josiah, going back to what you were saying about men, yeah, big man thing is like, as I said, from a financial perspective. And I was watching Rio Ferdinand I was watching a Rio Ferdinand interview the other day, yeah. Not even just your wife, yeah, but he was saying for him, obviously he works with BT Sports and he gets home really late. He was like, it's so important for my kids to see that dad's going to work.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that interview too.
Do you know what I mean? He was just like, oh, my kid, I'm getting home, my kid's like, oh, dad, it's like 11 o'clock, you're leaving at 6 a.m. again. He's like, yes, I'm going to work.
Yeah.
Because when they see that, they're going to be like, oh, okay, this is what I need to do to be able to blah, blah, blah. But if a kid sees your dad and your dad's not up and doing, as they say, bruv,
Yeah.
Up and doing.
then obviously they're just going to feel like, okay, this is just the standard. So your kid, your children also have to see that dad is doing everything he can to like,
Yeah, because everyone's work is different. You can be at home and you're collecting the bag.
100%.
And you're literally
Yeah,
just sitting
yeah.
on the laptop.
when I say going out to work,
I know
I'm
what
saying
you
that,
mean, though.
yeah.
Instead of going to actually
do
the
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Important.
So important, like, and especially for a man, because when boys see that, even when girls see that, Like if a guy thinks, oh, my dad's a bum. If a girl thinks my dad's a bum, you know, it's for a daughter to think her dad's a bum. He's deep, bro.
It's all over.
Do you know what I mean? So, 100%, as it is with men, like
It's mad because I've actually heard a girl say that like her dad's a bum,
it's mad.
and I just, bruv, it made me feel like, guy, can you imagine?
You're trying to imagine your own child saying that about you, but you're like,
But then this is the funny thing.
And it's not just, and the thing is, you're not, in general, just get your act together because it's just not finances. Not everything is finances.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Just
Okay,
do
that's nice. Okay, you might have the bag, but then in other areas,
you're just shit.
Just shit.
Yeah. No, sorry,
So
AJ.
you see
Pull
the
your weight,
same
fam.
way,
Pull your weight.
girls said, what did you just say? Sorry.
Was that?
Dad's a bum.
Yeah.
But they're the same ones that are going for these niggas that.
Our bums.
But
Oh, go. Oh.
your
What do you
dad's
mean?
a bum, but you want a nigga that
but you know, but obviously
Yeah.
but maybe they don't want someone that's like their dad.
But there's a limit.
What do you mean?
When I say a guy has a ooh,
Yeah.
I mean he's got a car, he's got a house.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That's the ones that they want.
Yeah.
A normal nigga that's a good nigga, but doing his 9 to
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Like, yeah.
Mm.
Like, why do girls not want the guys that are? Like, why do girls just bypass just the normal nice guys?
Mm.
Because I like I say all the time,
Nice guys don't win.
nice guys don't win, and women do not want a man that no other woman doesn't want.
Mm.
So women want men that other women want.
yeah.
Because there's something about the fact that he chose you. But if it's a guy that you know that no other girls are feeling, women don't gravitate to those men. I don't know why. Because those men, a lot of the 9 times out of 10, they're going to treat you very well. Because they're going to put in the work. Do you know what I mean? To treat you like... But if you're going for a guy that bare girls want, what for him to make you a priority, he's going to take a lot.
Bruv, you gotta love yourself.
Love yourself and do
Big man thing, bruv.
Love
It's gonna
yourself.
sound like I'm just gassing, bruv, but I'm being serious, bruv.
Yeah.
Because then you will know what is actually really important.
100%.
Because if yeah, man.
100%.
Bruv.
Love yourself,
I don't know what else to say, bruv.
Trust
Fam.
yourself, love yourself.
Do your research.
and love yourself.
And love yourself,
Yeah,
fam.
yeah.
Bro.
All right, guys. Well, look, we're going to leave it there. However, what I would want to say is, look, everyone no matter what you're doing for Valentine's Day, whether you've got
Have a good one.
a wife, whether you're with your side chick, whether you're linking someone, whether you bash it off, whatever you do on
God
Valentine's Day,
damn.
God damn it. People out here struggling. Yeah, you know what? Obviously, when we come back, obviously, maybe some of you can tell us a bit about your experiences and how it went for you, especially ladies.
Yeah.
I'd love to know, ladies, after this, what you actually had for Valentine's Day. But yeah, this is the gentleman's code.
Return of the WAP. The gentleman's code.
The Gentleman's Code.